just don't think I'm meant for sunflower seeds. Ow, my teeth. Hi, hello, and welcome to today's video. My name is Courtney. If this is the first video that you are joining for, welcome. If not, welcome back. So the idea for today's video was inspired by one very specific pickle. It is going to be the final pickle. So typically, I do try to save. I'm a very save the best for last kind of person, so I try to save what I'm hoping is going to be the best for last. Today I'm doing things a little bit differently, and I'm going to save the final item for the item that inspired this video. But without further ado, everything is pickle themed. We are not eating just pickled. We're going to eat just pickles. We are going to eat some pickle flavored things as well. But I would also like to know, because this video is actually very easy to shop for. It seems like pickle flavored things are popular right now. So if there are other things you would like to see me try, I will happily do a part 2. I am definitely a pickle fan. So please let me know. Without further ado, I think I already said that. Let's get started. Let's start with some actual pickles. So I found this brand randomly at my grocery store when trying to find things for this video. So the brand is called Crisp. And we've got 3 different flavors here, so I'm going to start with the OG because I feel like that just makes the most sense. So these are fresh garlic dill pickle chips, and I love that they're in this little grab-and-go container. I have learned that I thoroughly love and enjoy these little grab-and-go containers. I love the brand, I think it's Oh Snap. Is that the brand? I love those, but I've tried all of those, so it didn't feel right to taste test them in this video because I've tried them all and I love them. So there's my review. Let's try these. They smell so good. I'm a garlic fan. I love garlic. I will at some point someday have a garlic tattoo on me. I am one of those people, like the never enough kind of garlic people. That is delicious. You get a wonderful garlic flavor. They are tangy, they are crunchy. There's juice in here, pickle juice, but there's not too much that if you do have this on the go, it's going to be messy and annoying, which I appreciate. The only thing is, I know this might sound kind of silly, I wish these resealed. I mean, I understand you're kind of supposed to just eat them in one go, but I do sort of wish they resealed. But either way, flavor-wise, crunch level-wise, 10 out of 10. We are starting very strong. I mean, I did start with garlic, but 10 out of 10. Okay, next up is the Straight Fire Fresh Hot Pickle Chips. That's super interesting. The spice doesn't add a ton of flavor. It just adds heat. Like, it just tastes like a pickle, and then as you're eating it, you get the heat from it. I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. I think it would have been more fun if there were some additional flavors as opposed to just spiciness and heat. If you like spiciness and heat, these would be great to snack on. These would be great if they're a little thicker. So if you slice them to put on a sandwich, I think these would be really good. But I thought there'd be like an extra flavor or so. It needs that. It needs it. Okay, if I were to be saving what I'm hoping is the best for last, it would be this item. Like I said, we're not doing that today, but it would be this one because this is the Slow Burn Sweet Horseradish Pickle Chips. I love horseradish. I'm a big horseradish fan. I'm a big wasabi fan. Wasabi, if I'm not mistaken, is a type of horseradish. My mouth is salivating from that last spicy one. But either way, very excited for this one. Oh, it smells incredible. It smells incredible. That is a horseradish pickle. If you like horseradish and you like pickles, you will likely love this. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. These are so delicious. I guess maybe I should go more like 9.5 because they could be a little crispier. Some of the other two are a little crispier than this one. If you're a horseradish fan, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 9.5 if you need that extra crispiness, but if you love, I don't even care. I love horseradish so much that I'm just like, This might be my new favorite little snack. All right, let's move on to some non-actual pickles and to some pickle flavored things. We're gonna start with these Kettle brand crinkle cut dill pickle chips. It says they are bolder and crunchier, and I'm excited. I'm glad that they're crinkle cut. I think that adds to the whole pickle essence of it, but let's taste it. They're okay. They have a good flavor. They're salty, they're crunchy. I like, again, that they're crinkled, but I think they're missing a little bit of like tanginess to them, something a little bit brighter and more like fun and interesting. I'm actually gonna go 5 out of 10. Not my favorite. So sunflower seeds are not something I really ever ate. Growing up, my brother was more of a sunflower seed fan than I was, but when I saw this, I couldn't not. So these are Bigs, and it's a collab with Vlasic. They're dill pickle sunflower seeds. Let's try them. I mean, look, they taste good. They've got a really nice pickle flavor. Like, they actually taste like pickles. It's a really good flavor, and they're nice and salty. I just don't think I'm meant for sunflower seeds, because I'm sitting here like, it's so much work for just one tiny little part of it. I think maybe I'm just not a fan of the whole. I like sunflower seeds by themselves. If you get me unshelled sunflower seeds to like put in a salad, love it. To have to do the work myself, kind of not loving it. So flavor wise, we're gonna go 8 out of 10 because they do taste really good. They are a little salty, but they do taste really good. The amount of work you have to do just to get the little seed out and then have to like remove the shell, 3 out of 10. And you have to remove the shell, right? Right? All right, we are back to actual pickles. We are moving on to Van Holten's pickles. I have 2 of these, so you know the one we're finishing with is the one that inspired this video. We are going to do the hot and spicy flavor hot pickle from Van Holten's. So while the other pickles had very little brine, these ones are full of brine, so I could see these being messy. These are also the pickles that are used when people do those viral videos where they like hollow them out, wrap them in fruit roll-ups, stuff them with like chamoy and tahini and Takis and like all kinds of stuff. I would love to do one of those videos, but I do want to know what you would want to see me do for something like that. So if you're interested, let me know and I'll happily do one, but I figure I should try them by themselves first. Oh, should we smell spicy? Ow, my teeth. Okay, so this is about 3 times as spicy as the other spicy ones. If you like spicy things and you really want them to be spicy, this is going to be more up your alley than the other ones. I'm not a super big spicy person. I like, if spicy things have a lot of flavor, then that's different. I feel like this has a little more flavor than the others. So the Crisp brand was spicy with not a ton of flavor. This is really spicy with at least a little more flavor, if that makes sense. But it's still not something I personally want to eat. If you like spicy hot things, if you like pickles, you'll probably really like this. I'm gonna go 6 out of 10. Mostly because I understand how and why people would want this. If I were to slice it and put it in a sandwich or like a wrap or something, that could be very different. But just eating it straight, not for me. So the inspo for today's video, the final pickle we will be taste testing today, is this sour dill pickle, Warhead's Extreme Sour. How do you make a pickle sour? Is it gonna taste good? Is it gonna be like sweet? Like what? I'm confused. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. First thing I gotta say that I didn't mention about the hot one, but is definitely true for both of them, is that because they sit in brine, they're like super juicy, which is good, but also a little messy. I don't know why I was expecting this to be like sweet. I was expecting there to be almost like a syrupy flavor, but it's like a pickle that the brine has been made extra sour. And I know that might sound like it's something that should have been straightforward, but I really thought there was going to be like a sugary sweet essence to it where there's not that. So if the idea of a sour pickle in general appeals to you, and I almost think you need to try a sour pickle to know. It's almost like its whole own category of pickles. I've never tried a pickle quite like this. It's very different. It's not for me. I wouldn't personally go for this, but I can totally understand how people would really like this and why people would really like this. I have a feeling Alex, my boyfriend, might really like this. He'll get to try everything later at some point. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because it's interesting. I liked that it forced me to try something new, because I honestly, if I saw something that said sour pickle, I would be intrigued, but not as intrigued as I was by Warhead's sour pickle. So, very interesting. I appreciate having gotten to try it. Very different. Like, there is literally like a pool of liquid in the top of my pickle, and I have not put it back down in the brine. That is just like what has come up from me like squeezing it while holding it. I had so much fun with this taste test. So if there are other pickles you would like to see me try, or any of the like sweet combinations that you want to see me try, please let me know in the comments, because I would happily do it. But with all of that said, I thank you so much for watching. If you were to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, you simultaneously help yourself stick around for the next video, but you also help support the channel, which I massively appreciate. So I thank you again. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.